Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool Channel. Today we're going to do a comparison between these two really nice scope meters. I won't go into a long, drawn-out demonstration of these both scope meters because I've done individual reviews on them both. And if you want to see that, you go check it out, and you can find them by going to my main YouTube page and just scroll down. I don't know what date it was, but once you scroll down, you'll find them. But I want to do just a comparison and let you know the pros and cons of each. Both of them are really nice scope meters, but I do have a favorite out of the two. So we're gonna just call out some of the features and just read off what the manufacturer has to say about their own individual product. Okay, so before we start, guys, I want to let you know if this is your first time viewing the channel, I will ask you in support of the channel to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, or leave a comment. I would like you to do all three if possible, but if not, just do one of the three or two of the three, and that'll be fine. It's just in support of the channel to help the channel grow, and you know, and all of that I'm asking you is for free. You know, just I hope you're entertained. And even if you don't like this video, I'm sure that you may like one of my other videos. So check out my main page and just scroll down, and you know, and that'll put you, and then if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell that's located around the side, so that way to put you in circulation of all the rest of my videos, plus you'll get notified of any of my new up and coming videos. Now, with that being said, I just want to tell you guys, to your left here, that's the TPI Scope Plus 440. TPI is the acronym for Test Products International. That's a company, I think it started around 1995, I believe. I read something on 1995, 1997, if I'm not mistaken. Now, and this is their Scope Plus 440 slash multimeter, and to the right of it is Protech, the Protech S2405. That's Protech S2405 universal scope. Both of these scope meters are really nice. Depends on you know, your liking. It's kind of hard for me to choose out of the both, but we'll see. I'm gonna try to choose one of these that will serve me best, and which one that I would take out in the field with me if I had to take just one. So I'm going to read off the top some of the features that these scope meters have, and we'll just go from there. Now, I already have it plugged up into the mains. That's why you see the sine waves on both of them. And I also have the backlight on both of them. One backlight, and I have the lights kind of dim here over the desk, and because I wanted you to see how it looks with the light on and the backlight on, and you know, I already plugged into 120 volt mains. I'm located in the United States, y'all, so I will have 120 volts here with a 60 hertz, also with 60 hertz. Okay, both of these are dual channel, dual display testers. And let me just start off reading some of the features here for the TPI Scope Plus 440. They say this instrument is 6 instruments in one. It has 1 megahertz digital oscilloscope. It's 4,000 count, true RMS DMM. It has trend mode, component tester, and we're talking about this one now, logic tester, frequency counter, 20 megasamples per second sample rate, continuous auto set for scope settings, real-time display with backlight, auto-ranging DMM, 0.3% basic DC accuracy. It has glitch capture, trend mode, frequency counter, logic test, in-circuit components test function, RS-232 communication port, that's when you can hook it to your PC, optional software and cable, 8 waveform storage locations, a min-max record, you can record min-max, a relative button, and that's about it. And they have a lot of other stuff here, but we'll worry about that later. You have Yeah, and so let me just read off some of the features that they have on here. It's you have volts, DC, volts AC, hertz, diodes, continuity, ohms, microamps AC DC, milliamps AC DC, amperage AC DC. You have logic, you have capacitance, compare, and you have two off settings right here. At the top, you have T mode to select the mode that you want to be in. You have a hold A. You have a range button, a program button, memory button, and a T base. And you also have here a help button. Now I'll show you guys that. Now if I can kind of let me just give you an idea what that does. Like right now, it's on voltage measuring. Now, for example, if you didn't know how or what plugs or what ports to put your leads in, put your leads in, you can press this, and it will tell you. So let me just get you a little closer. And it would tell you, hold on, let me just get it. For those, it would tell you about warnings and tells you just where to put your lead. So let me just get you just a little bit closer. You can see. Okay. And that button is there to help you with any of the functions. You just press that button, whatever function you have it on. Get it back some. Whatever function that you have it on, measurement function you have it on, you just press that button and it just tells you, you know, whatever it is concerning that measurement or how to measure it, whatever you're trying to measure. Now, it has a lot of other have a lot of other features on here as well. So I hope I get to all of them. I hope I don't forget anything. But this is have a protective boot. That's really nice. You have the port I was telling you about at the top up here, and that's also nice. Let me put this back. And it's just all around. It's just an all around nice scope meter. It's not a fluke, but it will get the job done. What I mean by it's not a fluke, it may not have all the features, meaning like 2 channels and external triggering and things like that, but it should be a nice scope that you can test like VFDs with, and you know, certain things like that. If you choose to work users and working on your automobile, you know, to catch certain glitches or whatever, I think it'd be nice for that. Now, they have all kinds of like, for example, they have here. Let me see if I'm looking at it right. Okay, they also have a min-max. Let me try that. Let me find it. Okay. I'm trying to see. Okay, that's the min-max. It hadn't changed yet. That's why you don't see anything up at the top. But just give you a closer look at it where it says min-max at. And that's right here, min-max. And you also get a hertz at the top up here. So there you go, I had it on hold. That was hold, I thought it was hertz. But anyway, that's the min-max feature. It is dual display, and it has a lot of features with this tester. Features that I find very nice. And so, you know, for the price, it's really a really nice scope meter. The leads that come with it, let's see, are really nice. It's not like the silicone hard PVC type silicone. This is real. It's not like the hard PVC. This is real soft silicone, real flexible, and you know, for the price, I think that's really nice. This is better than some of the leads that come with the Fluke. that you purchase. But these really nice leads, and you get alligator clips that come with it as well. Now, moving to the Protech. This is the Protech I already mentioned, the S2405 universal scope. You also get real-time trend graph like on the scope plus here. Now, the backlight is on here, as you see, and the backlight here is much brighter. I wish that this backlight was bright like this. I don't, and so this is, the screen here is much larger. Let me turn it back on. I had it on for a while, so. Anyway, the screen here is much larger here, and but the font, the numeric font on this one is a little bit darker, a little bit bolder on the Scope Plus, but in the screen here is much it's not as, for some reason, as crowded. It look kind of, I can read it here, all the stuff up here, but you have to, once I guess you had it a while, you know where to look for certain things, like the voltage here is at the top. Let me put it closer so you can see what I'm talking about. You see, and it's really small up here. Voltage at the top. I guess it wouldn't mean anything if the only thing you're worried about, like a clean signal, you could take one look at the voltage. But if you're looking at a clean signal, I guess you'd be worried about this more, because you could have a big bold number, numeric numbers and font up here, and this display could be real small. So, since it's a scope meter, I guess it would be more important to see the trend. That's what you want. Now, like with this one, the numeric font is a little bit bigger than the scope from the way it looks. But I mean, it blends in just right to me. It's nice and neat, nice and clear. You know what you're watching. I mean, you know what to look for, the voltage, the min-max, and you can see the scope at the bottom. You also can see the other stuff that's down here. Whereas this one, you got the votes, you got the trigger A, that's the channel you're using. Mode, channel A, hold, norm, or whatever, or slope, whatever whatever sine waves you got. And down here, you have a channel, memory, hold. All of that is nice. All of that is nice too. So, and let me just go through some of the functions here on this one. I'm gonna go to setup just to show you what it gives you here on this one. You can set that up either way you like, or if you don't like that, you can either just back out, use an exit. You want to use the scope, set up the scope. And right now, in the moment, I'm using AC voltage for channel A, channel B, and I'm using for a horizontal mode, vertical mode, channel A, and there's just the measurements. AC voltage. You get DC voltage, you get hertz, you get RPM, you get ohms, you get duty cycle. I guess the PW would stand for what? Watts, I believe. I'm not sure. And you get the BZ. I'm not sure what that is for right here. But you have a good bit of stuff here. And let me see. You get on this one, you have an external trigger. You have the two channels that I say that the scope over here, the one here doesn't have the 2 channel. You get them with this one. You get channel A, channel B with an external trigger, which is nice. You got some nice soft keys right here. Both of them have that. You have this nice big thick rubber boot that's around both of them. I mean, around this one and that one. So I mean, if you ask me, both of them are really nice, really nice. I just wished that this one would have a better backlight than like this one. And I don't. All right, like for example, and keep in mind this one has been discontinued. So, and this one is I don't know how old this one or how long it's been on the market, but I know it's been on the market quite some time. You can tell by the PC port up here. That's an old-fashioned PC port, whereas this one have a USB cable type thing that goes with this one. Now, what I don't like is the back thing here is really low. It would have to lay really low like that, but I have it sitting up on this to prop on this thing right here to prop it up. So I don't like that. Well, I did until I had to put it next to this one. I like the way this one, the Scope Plus set up just fine. I like that, but it's not too many things that I don't like about either of them. But if I had to choose out of the two, I think I would still go with. The TPI. This would be my choice right here. This would be the weapon I choose, the TPI Scope Plus 440. And this one right here has been sold under several names. I know Tech used to sell it. They no longer sell it. There's about two or three more companies that I've seen sold this one right here. I only seen one company that rebranded this Scope Plus, and I can't think of the name of it. I just saw it just the other day. Shoot, I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, this would be the one that I choose. And the backlight, it stays on for quite a while. I haven't seen yet on the in the manual where you can set it. Set like a time for this backlight on the Scope Plus. On this one either. They don't have an adjustment like bright and brighter on the Scope Plus. They don't have it on here as well. I don't think. I didn't mean to turn it on. But no, it just stays one setting, and that's just bright, which is fine with me because when I want it on, I want it all the way up where I can see it. Because I wouldn't, if you turn it on, evidently you need it. So, like I said, the Scope Plus is my choice, but I wouldn't mind. And if I had to bring this one out with me, I wouldn't mind. I'll bring it. Both of them have recording. You can record with both of them. You can record with this one. Both of them have a memory. Also, both of them are basically featured pack. It's just some of the basic stuff that made me pick the Scope 40. So, guys, I want to thank you for allowing me to entertain you with these two test instruments. Both of them are really nice, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you choose. And until next time, fellas, I want to tell you, just stay tuned and be safe out there. Peace out.